Okay, so I have a hair elastic, I have a 5.5 millimeter crochet hook, and I have some yarn. This one is a light number 3, and it is Lion Brand Ice Cream. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with doing a one of these before we even put it on our loop on our elastic. So that is a slip knot, is what I just did, and it allows you to slide your yarn with either end back and forth. So how you do that is you just make a loop with your fingers, twist that loop, and then grab your yarn and pull it through that loop, and then you can slide that onto your hook. And then I'm going to take my elastic, and with my slip knot on my hook, I'm going to go over the top of my elastic and insert my hook into the elastic, and then my tail end will be over here and my working yarn will be behind it. So then I'm going to take and I'm going to grab my working yarn and pull it forward. So I now have 2 loops on my hook right here. I'm going to yarn over and I'm going to pull through 2 loops. So all that was a single crochet around my elastic. So I'm going to do it again. Insert through my elastic, yarn over, pull forward. I have 2 loops on my hook, yarn over, and pull through those 2 loops. So we're going to work that all the way around our elastic, and I'm going to do that 40 times. So I'll meet you once I have done it 40 times. Okay, so there's 40 all the way around. It's nice and even. If you do need to, you can kind of pull your stitches in to make more room to make other ones. So now we are ready for our second round. So to get prepared for that, we're going to slip stitch in the top of that first single crochet we did. So to do that, we're going to insert our hook and yarn over and then just pull that loop all the way through. And then for our second round, we're going to do single crochets. So we're going to do 1 single crochet and then 2 single crochet, 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet, and we're going to repeat that pattern all the way around. I'm also going to try to tie in my tail end as I work. So I've just done my slip stitch, and I go ahead and chain 1 to get started, and then I'm going to go into this first stitch and do a single crochet, and then I'm just going to make sure that my tail end is pulled forward. And so for my next stitch, I'm going to go into it, but just making sure that I'm getting that tail end caught, and then I will yarn over and finish my single crochet. So in this one, this first one I did a chain, so that's going to count as 2. So in this one I'll just do 1, and then in the next one I'll go ahead and do 2 single crochets. So here's 1, and then going back into that same stitch, here's 2, and I will just continue to work that all the way around, working my tail end as I go. So I'll meet you once I have finished round 2. Okay, so I've made it all the way around with my second row, and what I'm going to do to finish is to go in that very top of that single crochet that we did to begin and just do a slip stitch, and then I can go ahead and chain 1, and we're ready for round 3. So now round 3, in every single stitch we're just going to do 3 single crochets. So I've chained 1, and I'll go ahead and, have I chained? Yes, I did chain 1, and I'll go ahead and go into this space with a single crochet once, and then because I chained 1, I'm only going to do 2 in this first one. So there was a chain 1 plus 2 single crochets. And then this next one, I'll go ahead and start with the full 3. So there's 1, 2, and 3. And we're going to continue that all the way around. As you work, it's going to start to get curly, which is fine, normal, that's what we want. So I'll meet you once I'm done. Alright, so once you've made it all the way around, it will start to curl. And then just to finish it off, you're gonna go in that top of that very first single crochet you did and just slip stitch, and then you can cut your yarn. Once you cut it off, pull it through there, tie it, and then you can weave it in, and you finished your scrunchie.